guys, it's M4J here and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. It has been a long time. I was trying to think how long it's been. It's been so long I can't even remember. It's like 2 months I think since I last played this game. I'm just trying to remember which way round the steering wheel goes. Excuse me. I've got something in my throat as well apparently. Right, we are currently 8th in the standings. M4J Racing right here. And then our drivers, we got Bao Tang down in 17th and Ellie Marsh up in 15th, despite the fact that we actually have some wins under our belt this season. 2 wins, we've got the most of any team. But we've also had some absolutely dire performances, and that's one of the reasons why we're so far down. Is there a way? I don't even think there is a way to see each race result, but that's fine. We got 3 races left. We got Tondela, then we've got Milan, and then we've got the Black Sea again. And I'm going to try and finish the season today. Before I do that, let me get some music playing. Hopefully that's working. Hopefully you can hear it. Check the recording's working as well. Yes, it is. Good stuff. Righty-ho, let's go. So, that wasn't meant to rhyme, but there we go. Let's do this one, because we make a little bit of money if we come 3rd or above. I'm being very optimistic here though, because it's been such a long time since I've played the game. I'm trying to remember how everything works. Obviously, I've been watching a lot of virtual Grand Prix F1 over the quarantine period, so I'm kind of aware of tyre strategies and stuff like that still. One thing I absolutely love about that series, for those of you that don't know, every couple of weeks or so, they do a virtual Grand Prix using the F1 game made by Codemasters, which has made me want to play this year's version, so I might be doing that in the future. I need to check when it's released. It might already be out, actually, that's the thing. And they get some F1 drivers involved, and they also have you know, footballers, musicians, golfers, that kind of thing. So Ian Poulter's been on it, Thibaut Courtois, Aymeric Laporte was on it last week, which was impressive. They also had players like Gianluigi Donnarumma, Ciro Immobile has also taken part. It's really, really fun, really, really good. But I love the fact the F1 drivers are taking it really seriously. So George Russell, the Williams driver, he was he's been in it for the last few weeks, in fact. And that every now and then during races, he's won a couple, which is awesome. But every now and then during races, they actually cut to... Why is my resolution a bit off? What was I saying? Oh yeah, during races, they actually cut to him talking to his strategist. That's how seriously they take it. They actually have their team strategies still. And if they have an F1 driver racing with a celebrity, they actually have team meetings beforehand to talk about strategies. I just love that, the fact that they're actually taking it that seriously, because some people don't take it seriously, some people just mess around. But I like the fact that they are, you know, treating it with the respect that it deserves. There was actually a Formula E driver who was disqualified and dropped by his team because he got an esports driver to take his place in a race, and that's a big no-no. That is a huge no-no. You just don't do that. So he's in trouble. I can't even remember the guy's name now. That's how little it means to me. But you just don't do that. That is cheating. Right, let's send our drivers out. We always send them out first. Why wouldn't we? In terms of wetness, there's no rain scheduled, so we're all good there. Let's get the camera facing the right way. Right. I'm going to send them out, let them do a lap, bring them in. So Marsh is happy with her handling. Porter's happy with the aero. Right, bring them in. You're also happy with the handling. We might have accidentally hit on the perfect formula. I doubt it, but you never know. Alright, in they both come. Right, what have we got? Great, okay. So your speed balance, was only okay? So I think you're going to need to go more towards acceleration. I think about there. And then let's tweak the tyre pressure just to get that back in the sweet spot. I think I might, just for this race, I might just go with greats. I'm not that bothered about excellence. I'm going to guess you need more downforce, because we're at the top end of things. And it's poor. So I think around there. Your handling is great. That's awesome for me to see. And your speed balance is awful. So again, I think you need to go more towards acceleration. Perhaps not that far. I think around that. Stints, that's fine. Tyres, yeah, we'll send you out with the same tyres. Okay, so Porter's now out. I'm going to bring you straight in. In fact, I'm going to bring them both straight in. So Porter is about to enter the pits. Awesome. So I might as well just send you out for the rest of the session now. Just try and get as much knowledge as possible. I'll leave you out on those tyres, that's fine. Marsh, meanwhile, is probably going to have to go out a couple more times to get the right balance. You never know, though. Oh, we're close. We are very close. So I think more downforce. Maybe about there. Handling was fine. Speed balance was fine. We'll send you out for another 2 laps, even though I'll bring you pretty much straight back in again. Don't care. I'll just focus on Ellie now. Max is just going to whisk around. Yeah. I might even tell Max to push. Oh, we got close. Yeah, let's get you in. Try and get you like high up the grid. Even though that's not qualifying. I don't know why I said that. We got very, very close here, though. A little bit more on the downforce, I reckon. I think about there. Speed balance, if I shift you... Actually, that might be right. That might be the difference between great and excellent, for all we know. Still the same tyres. Straight back in. Well, Porter's just set his best ever lap. He had a really good final sector. So let's see what he does when he actually pushes it round now. Oh, she loves the handling. Good. That wasn't the thing we were worried about, though. Alright, she loves the car. Good stuff. So we might as well send her out for the rest of the session now. Put her on different tyres. And tell you to push. She should be able to get one more timed lap in. Might be able to sneak in a second one. You never know. Porter's now top. Here goes Ellie. Stop switching. Stop switching. Stop everything. Stop it. Oh yes, fastest time. So we're going to be starting near the top of the grid. This could be a good race. This could be a very good race. Lots of congratulatory messages from the fans. Always appreciated. So we're starting 4th and 6th by the looks of it. Yes, 4th and 6th. So let's go with race trim, fuel economy, and race trim. Now, which one of these? 1 second faster or 50% faster? So let's say it takes 2 seconds to change the tyres. This would then make it 1 second, so you're cutting a second off anyway. I like this one because it varies depending on how fast your pit stop is. we'll go with that. Setup, you're both happy. Alright, strategy. I'm going to have you just push, and I'm going to have you go attack. Let's race. Skip this. I'm going to follow Marsh, I think, for the first stage. I can't get the camera in the right position. I'll have to do. Let's go ×2. Wow, Marsh has just shot past her teammate straight from the go. So at this rate, I might be telling her to push. How's she doing with car in front? Kinda gaining, kinda losing. On the straights, we're pretty fast. Oh wow, she just lost her place. Should I tell Bao to let her through? I mean, she's not catching him. I'm going to do this. Who was that just shot past her? Santa Ana. She got a real rocket out of that corner. Tang's up to 4th. Can't get past Rogers. Oh, that was tight. Go on, Marsh. I got every faith in you here. Let's tell you to calm down your tyres a little bit. Both of you. Your engine's fine. Tang's up to 2nd. Marsh is up to 6th. This is a very tight race. Everyone's pretty much staying together, apart from our Belower out in front, who's opening up quite a lead. Our crappy tyres might be a reason why that's happening. What tyres is our Belower on? He's on softs as well. Go on, Ellie. You're doing alright. Now, do I go for the undercut with the pit stops? I could potentially switch to the medium tyres and get more longevity out of them, but then I lose quite a bit of pace. I got a couple more laps to think about it. I'm in no rush. You can go back to neutral on your tyres. You need to cool down a little bit more. So it looks like Tang's going to come in first. Go on, Ellie, get past Santa Ana. Alright, you can go back to neutral on your tyres. I think Tang might come in on the next lap. You've just got round Santa Ana, good stuff. I'm going to do one more lap with Tang. So once he crosses the start-finish line, I'll bring him in. Actually, no. I'm going to bring Tang in now. What is the difference? That is quite a difference. But then we can get possibly 10 laps out of these tyres, which would take us up to lap 16. What's the weather? It's a hot track. It's a hot track. I'm gonna stick with the softs. Just for the pace. Should we risk a fast one? It's not really worth it, is it, with that 31%. So Ellie's gonna stay out for one more lap after this one. Right, so Ellie, you're gonna pit now. You're going to go on to... Just scratch my ear. There we go. You're going to go into the softs as well. Fill up. Actually, what were the other choices? There's hards. Oh, that's really bad pace. Fuel options will fill up. And yeah, we won't risk a fast one with you either. Ellie up to 4th. A few cars pitting there. Not many, but a few. Tang's now down in 19th. Is there a mistake? No? I suppose there's lots of other cars that are going to pit still. Including the race leader. This will be the surefire sign. Alright, Ellie coming in. I think we timed her pit stop pretty well actually, in terms of how much tyre and fuel she had left. She just drove straight through that car there. Tang's only up to 17. How many cars have stopped? Oh, only a few. Arbeloa has stopped now. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cars stopping on this lap. Okay, so this is going to be the tell as to whether we did the right thing or not. This lap here, because a lot of cars coming in now. How many of them are we going to get past? We got past all but one. Evans is the one we didn't get past with Marsh here. And there's still cars who are out on the mediums and the hards who haven't pitted yet. And Manzo, right out in front, also hasn't pitted yet. How are we doing for fuel? I might tell them to calm down a little bit. Looks like I've got some frame skippage going on as well. Apologies for that. 4th and 8th, and there's still cars that haven't stopped who are in front of us. This might not be all that bad. If I can just watch the fuel a little bit more. If I can hold the fuel for a few more laps. 2nd and 4th. Multi-21 is Red Bull's code, or it used to be, for turn down your engines because you pretty much won the race. There's a very famous incident involving Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel where the order was given multi-21. Seb didn't listen. Ended up winning the race off Webber. 2013 I think that happened. I remember it very well. I think right now multi-22 is what I'm going to call it, and it's save your fuel. There's no rush right now. Tang's 3 seconds off the lead. It is building. Marsh could perhaps push a little bit more given the fact that she's got someone right up her backside. Pulling away again though. Right, you want fresh tyres. I think you can get another couple of laps if you conserve them. Same with Ellie. That'll take us up into a good spot, I think. We might have gone a little bit wrong with the fuel, but if Tang stays in second after all the second stops, then we might get away with it. Ellie's in a better position than Tang right now. Let's put it that way. So I think I can get another lap after this one out of Tang, providing he keeps his tyres in one piece. Obviously his grip's going to be going a bit now, so the car behind him is going to be catching. Well, just to say that, he opens the gap a little bit. Fuel-wise, he's got another lap in him. I'd like to exploit that. And then Ellie can come in the lap after that. If I tell her to calm down a little bit. Right, so Tang's going to come in now. I'm tempted to put him on hards just to see out the race. Should I risk a fast one? I think the slow one's fine. 11 seconds though, that is quite slow. And his pace has gone. Let's just pretend Tang isn't in this race for a second. So Ellie's going to be coming in. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to pit Ellie as well. I'm going to stick her on the mediums. Fill her up so she's got exactly 10 laps of fuel. So we're going to stack our cars here, which is not advised. In fact, Tang might not even make it to the pits at this rate. Alright, Ellie's made it. Tang's down in 11th, 12th, 13th. And then suddenly went back up to 9th somehow. Okay, he wasn't waiting for too long actually. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to stick you on low fuel for a bit. And I'm going to put you on neutral with your tyres. So that she's going to get caught by those on mediums, but everyone actually. Everyone's on mediums or hards. This might work out okay for us. Tang is down the bottom. That's not ideal. I think once everyone else starts stopping, which they are going to have to do for fuel at some point, Ellie should rocket through. We've got excess fuel, so long as we don't go above yellow. All we got to do is finish third for the sponsors. Please the sponsors, please the chairman. Please the, whatever my job is. General manager, I guess. Technical director, I think, is me. So that's 2 more overtakes there. Who's in the crosshairs now? Cooper, Costa, Evans. We've got to finish above. Got to finish above the Predators. Got pride at stake. We're gaining on 13th. We're opening a gap on 15th. Tang's right down the back. Right, here's another few overtakes. There we go. We've still got the 1-stoppers in front of us. There's a couple of 2-stoppers in front. Evans, Arbeloa, Manzo. We might not catch them. We need to finish ahead of 2 of them. Manzo's gone to softs. I don't think he's going to finish the race without stopping again. This is a real risk. I'm going to attack with the tyres, but not with the fuel. I can't with the fuel. You can go a bit more with the fuel though. Alright, we're up to 5th. We are gaining on 4th. So there's a potential overtake there. I'm going to tell you to calm down on your tyres again, because they're getting a bit hot. Same with you. Still saying excess fuel, which is good. In terms of race finishing, this is alright. This is alright. I'm happy with this. I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset. We played the game and we lost. But it might still work out for us. Just a slightly mistimed pit stop. I think the early strategy, we perhaps shouldn't have pushed as much. We could have got an extra lap out of the cars. And then right now we could have pushed a lot more. Especially poor old Tang. He always seems to be the victim in these. Place though, it's not all bad. this is all right. It's all right. 5th place, good pace. The gap to 6th is bigger than the gap to 4th. There's a massive gap between us and 1st though. But there's a small gap between 4th and 3rd. So say on the last lap, which is coming up shortly, if I tell Ellie just to push a little bit more, if she gets one overtake, there's a small chance she might grab a 2nd, because they're that close together. Although her tyres are starting to go. Where's my cursor? So we're coming up now to the last lap. We've got 1.8, 1.7-ish laps of fuel. Start at high and see if there's an opportunity. 4th place has developed a fault. Let's go overtake. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. No, I think I left it too late. I think I left it just a fraction too late. Although 4th place. Last stretch. Not quite. 4th place though. And Tang got a little overtake at the end there as well. We'll let him finish on a high. He's not as happy. Arbeloa with the win. That wasn't bad. 4th place, considering how long it's been since I last played the game as well. To engineer a 4th place, I'm alright with that. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. Let's have a quick look at what the other strategies were to see basically where I went wrong. I think starting on the soft was a bit of a mistake, or sticking to the soft was a mistake, because here everyone else switched to the mediums. I think that there was my mistake. Everyone else switched to the harder compound and I stayed on the softs. But then you could argue that that's what got me the pace to stay up in the top half of the grid. Obviously, I mean, Tang's one was just a misplaced pit stop. It's alright. It's alright. Marsh is up to 9th in the standings. The team are rock bottom. That's not good. I think I need to finish 9th again. I might have even promised 8th. Hopefully not. I can't get fired, surely not. Better pit stops, that's what I need. Better pit stops. I might even put Porter in. I think at the end of the season, I'm going to swap Porter with Tang. I think he deserves the drive. We didn't get the sponsors bonus, which is bad. New suspension. Do you know what? I couldn't even remember queuing that up. Can't do anything with it yet because I've got to wait for the car to be fixed. Car condition's pretty good though. Yeah, I'll give him a little bit of an ego massage. Pit crew review. We had one mistake. Not too fast. And suspension build. So that's going to go towards next season's car. I don't think it has any illegal parts, but even so. What was it? Suspension. Just checking there's nothing there of interest. Oh, you have got a risk of a rule break. Okay, so we won't put you on the car yet. We'll leave you till next season. Can I improve... Actually, yeah, let's improve the performance now. The reliability is always something we can do next year as well. Sponsorship here, so bonus payment per race of first place. I like this one more. This one offers more money as a bonus, but this one offers upfront payment, and that's what I need. I could have waited to see if another offer came in, actually. I might do that with this one. Normal width. What was that? Normal width something. Something to do with tyres. Alright, I have to keep an eye on that. Ooh, this one. Hang on, let me get my calculator. So 4 million over 12 races. That's 333,333 per race. You're offering 500,000 over 14 races. That's 7 million plus 500,000 up front. So that's 7.5 million. And you're just offering an upfront payment. It's going to be this one. That is actually a very sweet bit of money we've just earned there. I'm happy with that. Right, World Motorsport, not my problem yet. Will be in the future, but not yet. Let's have a look at this boat then. Normal width slick tyres. It will benefit teams with higher budgets. It will not benefit teams with low budgets. Tyres will cost 25,000 per race. I'm going to abstain. I'm actually not fussed. We'll find a way to pay for it. But there might be a better vote in the future that I could use my double power for. Doesn't look like it's going through. Nope, against winds. We stick with the same crappy tyres that we've got now. My forecasting centre is nearly built. Oh, she's happy. Morale plus 30. Cool, cool. So our headquarters is the 3rd best overall. 7th best in terms of performance. I think this is where our car is affected. So we could put in a simulator, but it only unlocks rear wing, which is standardised anyway. Brakes, that's something to focus on for next season maybe. Better brakes. Because if you, the better your brakes, the faster you can go, essentially. That is a big deal. Right, so I need to get us up one place in the championship. Hopefully not on the last race of the season like I did last time. You want new brakes. Let's have a look-see. So let's say... Can I really only go up to 3 slots still? Let's say I did that. That. That makes what, 338? I think our current best is also 338. Oh no, 343. How did I manage that? What's it, this one? 328. 318, 308, 303, there was a way. There was a way I did it. Excuse me. There it is. That's how I did it. But this on it's 318, but it has the potential to add 50 at the risk of reliability. I think it's going to be this. It's not as good as the ones we've made before, but if we do softs, supers and ultras, you get better brake performance. I'm going to build it. 650,000. We've got 2 races left. Yeah, so we're going to finish with $1 million or so in the bank still. At least $1 million in the bank still. That ain't bad. Right, I need to get a shift on if I'm going to finish the season today. Milan. Off we go. Actually, I need to get a shift on to get them brakes finished as well if I'm going to get their performance up ready for next season. Let's go with this one again. I am going to try and finish third this time. Mainly because I need it for the points. I'd like to get two middle of the road finishes. The problem with finishing like 4th and 19th like we did is you average, like your average finish then is around 10th, which isn't very good. So we need to get like a 4th and a 6th, let's say. And that will really drive us up the order. I'm going to leave these on default to start with. Just send the cars straight out. I'm going to do the quill method. Send them out, bring them straight in. Get a first gauge as to where we're at. This is a fast track, this one. So I think downforce isn't going to be that important, but acceleration is. Or top speed, actually, I think it would be. This is good. This is actually good. So you need more downforce. Actually, I'm going to say lower downforce to start with. I'm going to put you there. We'll twiddle the suspension some, and then we'll bring you back. To about there. Stints, 2 laps, hard tyre, go. You, I'm hoping there's only going to be one way we can go with both of these. Again, I'm going to risk it and say lower downforce. Handling, I'm going to take a punt at understeer. You were happy with the speed balance. Let's go with something like that. Tyres will leave you out on what you were on. Might as well bring them both straight back in. Come on, guys. Pit lanes are so slow. Ooh, okay. I went wrong with the downforce. You want more downforce. Yeah, you want more downforce. So if good was there, I reckon I've got that on great right now. Speed balance, you want to come back this way. Handling was excellent. So I reckon that. Tyres, same tyres. Right, as well. Right, you. I'm going to use this setup and then twiddle it this way slightly. That might be too much. I think that's way too much. I think there. I'm hoping I can get the balance of the car right now, and then I can just send them out to do lots of laps. Only good still. You're fine. So I'm going to send you out just to fill the rest of the session now. Might as well send you out on those tyres. Your downforce is still not great. So I think you need more. I think I might have actually had you right before. Then I talked myself out of it. Come on, Ellie, because you're running out of time now. even care about Porter. I only care about Marsh right now. Alright, you're happy. Good stuff. In that case, I'll send you out for the rest of the session. I'll put you on the mediums. Still, why not? And I'll just send you out to set fastest lap times. Stop telling me about Porter. Even though he's just set the fastest time. We clearly have a fast car. Either that or we've got drivers who really know how to push it. Yeah, first and second again. She just beat her own time. We're almost a second faster than third place. Worn tyres, you're fine. Finish the lap you're on. I'll tell you to calm down now. Porter's run out of fuel and he's got no tyres. All good. First and second. Porter actually went faster than Marsh in the end. Look at that. 0.7 seconds faster than third place. We have a fast car. We have a fast car. We just got to know how to use it in races. It's a whole different ball game in races. Does that sentence make sense? Kind of does. Let's go with race trim, fuel economy, race trim. I'm going to go with pit stop legend this time. Just to take the second off. Right, now what tyres... Can I see what tyres everyone else is on? Or is it a secret right now? I think I'm going to start on the mediums. And I might live to regret this, but... I mean, what's the... It's actually quite... No, I'm gonna start on the softs. But I'm not gonna tell you to absolutely leather it this time. You're both gonna go on the same strategy to begin with. You're starting what, 1st and 12th. Okay, quite a few cars went on the softs. I made the right call there. Otherwise, we'd have just been overtaken straight away. Tang has had a blistering start there. Santarana ran wide. Ha ha ha. Is he pulling away? I don't think he is right now. If anything, he's being caught, actually. I know he is kind of pulling away. It fluctuates. We have a pretty fast car on the straights. It's the corners. Actually, it looks like the opposite. Like the straights, we're getting caught, and then round the bends, we're finding some space again. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it be for now. For the first few laps, and we'll take stock and see what happens. Tang's our pace setter. So right now no one's going faster than he is. Well, actually no, that's not true. Everyone's going faster than he is, but no one's going in front of him right now. Yeah, it's that little stint there, that little chicane, where he suddenly finds the ability to pull away again. So Dreyfus spends the entirety of the lap catching up to Tang, and then that one little chicane he pulls away again. Okay, I'm going to tell Marsh to push, because she's dropping places. Tang's just set a personal best lap time. Marsh has just made up 2 places there, but is burning fuel like wildfire. Yeah, she's starting to climb now. Alright, I'm going to tell her to go back on calm down mode. She's just set her fastest lap. So right now, Ellie's going to be pitting first. But I don't know if that's a good thing. She should get a third of the way through the race at least on the fuel, so that's a good thing. Fifth place currently. Tang is now over 1.5 seconds ahead, and he's not broken sweat yet. I think right now I need to be keeping an eye on Ellie more than Tang. Tang is getting caught. Okay, I'm going to have to make a decision shortly. Tang is getting caught. Second place is pitting now. I might match them. I'm going to pit Ellie. I think I'm going to move on to mediums as well. I'm going to risk a fast one. Tang's going to have to calm down a little bit, because he needs to go one more lap. He's going to come in now, and again I'm going to move you to the mediums. This could be a mistake. If Radictor's watching this, I apologise. I don't know though. Was there a mistake? Yes, there was. Mistake on the rear. That's not good. I'm going to have to push you now to gain those places back. Tang is about to come in. There he goes. A mistake again on the rear. I'm going to have to look at my pit crew at this rate. The good thing is, he came out in 5th. And all the drivers ahead of him, apart from Dreyfus, need to pit still. So, could play into our hands. Marsh, meanwhile, I've got her in overtake mode. I needed a gain on 10th. Oh, she's up 7th now. That's fine. Tang's 4th. Let's get some heat into your tyres. Let's tell you to calm down a little bit with the fuel. Do we let them race? Who's faster out of the two? I think Tang is still slightly faster. So I'll let them go 6th, 7th for now. Yeah, Ellie's getting caught. I think it's the tyres. Yeah, it's the tyres. SARS on softs. But we'll have to pit again before us at this rate. I think we made the right call with the tyres though. There's a few mediums out there. If I go with a slightly later stop strategy, we're losing some places here because we're taking it a bit easy. But Ellie, I mean, she's losing a few places. If I can get 2 more laps out of her, then then we'll have 6 laps to go, and we can really push. Tang, meanwhile, there's enough of a gap between him and Ellie now that I can tell him to speed up a little bit. 9th and 10th, middle of the grid. It's not the worst. The Predators are both behind us. Right, Ellie's going to finish this lap, do one more, then I'll bring her in. So Ellie's going to come in now. How many laps we got left? Yeah, you can go back to the softs. We'll fill you up, and then we'll take 1 lap out. So you'll have 6 laps with 8 laps of fuel. We'll go with a balanced stop. Anyone else coming in? Doesn't look like it. We might be one of the first ones in to stop second. Oh, I suppose these guys down here have all stopped twice. But they're not going to catch us now, are they? Right, Ellie's coming in at just the right time. A couple of cars behind also coming in. Tang, you're now going to pit. You're going to go on the softs. We can put you on... actually 6 laps, because you're going to have 4 laps left when you come back round. So you're good. How far ahead is he? Not very. Right, you can now gun it. 16th place, but she's in amongst the pack. Tang comes in at just the right time, I'd say. Alright. So they're both mid-table right now. There's a couple of cars ahead that haven't stopped yet, so it's now all about the overtaking. Question is, can we do it? If Marsh catches up to you, Tang, I want you to let her through. Have we got enough left? That's the question. Which I think is dumb. I think that's dumb. Alright, Ellie's through. Tang dropped 2 places because of it, but Ellie's through. Ellie's now chasing down 10th. It's close. It is close. So she's up to 10th now. And can she get 9th here? She can. Now can she get 8th? She can. Look at that. What a lap this is. 7th has a problem. I'm going to tell you to calm down a little bit. Go on, make 7th yours. Come on, Ellie. There we go. Swishing through there. Oh no, not quite. Now it's yours. Now it's yours. There we go. 6th also has a problem. Are we going to be able to catch? Don't think so. Not quite. 7th and 13th. What happened to Tang? How did he end up 13th? So that averages out at 10th. I don't know. We finished ahead of the Predators. But I just don't know if that's enough to take us off the bottom. I'm not sure if it is. Alright, in terms of strategy, I don't think we got it wrong. I think we actually did alright there. There's a couple of soft softs. We maybe could have got away with soft softs. But that middle stint was just about preserving what we had. But again, maybe that's the wrong mentality at this stage. Oh, we're up to 8th. We're up to 8th. We're 12 points ahead of Predator. 1 point ahead of Firebird. We could even, if we have a good last race, we could go up as high as 6th. It's a really close title, this one. Oh, I didn't even check what it was like at the top. It's probably not close to the top, but at the bottom it's really tight. That kind of makes it more interesting for me. You don't really want runaway teams. You like to keep them all bunched together as much as possible if you can. Any stat boosts? Yeah, Porter is constantly getting better, whereas Tang isn't. Another expensive race. Mind you, I think F1 is a lot more expensive than this. We still have the worst car on the grid, and yet we're getting some good results out of it. We may look into it one day. I'm quite happy with my driver lineup right now, though. Yeah, so pit crew. We've had some oopsies lately. It's not these two though, is it? It's the tyre people. The tyre people. Is that how you would describe them? I don't think it is. I want to fire some people though. Like you. You're not particularly good. You got good stamina. Who could I bring in? You're just a great rounder. Who do I get rid of? Probably you. So that's one person. I'd want someone who's good with the jacks as well. So you're good with front jack, rear jack. You're also good with refueling. You're really good to have around. This guy here is useless. So the costs are going up. That was what, 13,000 a race? That's kind of small change in comparison. Oh, I didn't check what their stamina was. 70. Wait, the new people. 81. That's good. 83. Should I hire one more? Maybe get rid of Bond as well. You've got good stamina, but you've got nothing else going for you. So I could just bring in someone like this. Who was it? I said Bond, wasn't it? I was going to get rid of. There we go. Stick you back on auto manage. That should cut out the mistakes a little bit more. Right, we've got some sponsors coming in. I might wait and see what the third offer is. The new brakes are done as well. Right, 3 offers available. So we got 6th or above, bonus payment of 650,000. I mean, this one is obviously better, but this one's more achievable. I think I will still go with this one though. There's no reason next season why we can't finish 3rd in a race. No reason. Let's improve your performance. I suppose I could stick some in reliability as well. But I'm more interested in performance right now. Because that's what carries over to next season. Alright, we're flying through. I'm not fussed about WMC right now, because we've still got to go through the Asia Pacific to get there. How's our money? 299, no, 2.99 million. Medium speed corners. We're fairly decent around the medium speed corners, but I'm sure we can make a few improvements. Suspension. Yeah, suspension's on the list for next season. What on earth is this? You tell me to push, conserve, overtake. I don't feel like it's me racing anymore. I feel like a puppet. I want to make my own decisions for a while, just so I can remember what it feels like to race without the whole team in my ear. I understand it's a risk, but I would really appreciate the trust. Sure, let's try it. If it means I don't have to manage her for this last race. So, gone rogue. The driver will not take any orders at all. Does that include pit stops? But renewed passion. So all of her stats have gone up by 1. This could play into our hands. It could play into our hands. Let's race. I could have fitted that new part actually, because we weren't breaking any rules with those brakes, were we? Breaking rules with brakes. Very funny. Come on, game. So I wonder if she won't take orders in practice either. This could be a very interesting time. So you want downforce all day long. Let's do that. Medium tyres, I'm happy with you, and then you. Medium tyres. Take practice. Right, let's just send you out. Off you go. Yeah, so she won't take any orders. I actually don't mind that. If she thinks she can monitor herself. Oh, hello. Right. Handling and speed balance is awful. So I reckon I'm going to guess that you want oversteer and you want to focus on top speed. Try this. So the downforce was great. You nothing was great. Couple of goods. So I think you want more downforce, understeer, and I'm going to guess there. That very wrong. In that case, I reckon you want understeer and you want your speed balance this way. Let's try that. Good handling now. I think I got your speed balance wrong as well. So I guess you want to go this way. Oh, good handling though. So what about your downforce? High downforce? Alright, you're happy. So I'm just going to send you out now for the rest of the session. And just about get through on those tyres. Porter, on the other hand, still poor on the downforce. Maybe you want there? Try that. Don't care. There we go. 2 happy bunnies. 6 laps. I'm going to send you out on softs just to try and set a fastest lap time. Because it's all about pride now. Ellie's just set her fastest lap time. Personal best rather than track record. Alright, Porter's going for a fastest lap here. Oh yes. There we go. Happy with that. Is he going to try and beat it? He did beat it. Now he's getting worn tyres though. Ellie, meanwhile, is driving around on blocks of ice, but she won't listen to me, so there's no point trying to convince her to go faster. Alright, Porter, fastest again. He's got to be my driver next season. He's got to be. I liked the Tang recommendation. I think he's done alright for us, but I think Porter is a better driver. Race trim, fuel economy, race trim, pit stop legend. Setup, you're both happy. Strategy, yep, you're not interested. So Tang starting 3rd, Marshdown in 13th. I wonder if it will show me what she's doing anyway. I mean, is there any point in me watching Marsh? Is she going to pit herself? Oh no, I still pit her. Wow, she's just going for it. Be interesting to see how long her car lasts doing that. In that case... Actually, no, I'm going to leave Tang as he is for now. Oh, wow. Okay, that was an expensive corner there. They're just slingshotting him right now. Alright, I think we've gained enough. She is adapting. I suppose what a wise person would do is watch what she's doing and then learn from that. But I'm more interested in Tang right now because he's near the top. Okay, he's having a bit of a time up here. He's putting in some decent lap times. Just needs to get past Arbeloa. He's wheel to wheel. Oh, he just couldn't quite make it with stick. We are fast around the bends. I'm wondering if our brakes and suspension are starting to kick in now. It just seems that, like, everyone else seems to slow down more than us for these corners. Right, so it looks like Marsh is going to be pitting first out of the two. You need to look after your tyres. Ellie's driving on blocks of ice again. She is making up places though. To her credit, she's making up places. I need Tang to look after his tyres for a couple more laps. Why are you telling me, Ellie? You're the maverick. You're the one who wants to do your own thing. I'm going to tell Tang to let Marsh through if it does come to that. Okay. One more lap. Even though the tyres can't really handle it. I'm going to pit Tang now. Actually, what's everyone else on? Those that have pitted have switched to mediums. I'm tempted to do the same. And then switch to softs again at the end. Alright, Ellie, you're coming in on this lap. Let's keep an eye on you for a bit. I don't know what you've done to your tyres. You've absolutely destroyed them, though. You've got no temperature in them. Tang's down in 19th. Mind you, there's a few cars haven't stopped yet. Keep an eye on Tang. Sounds like another pit mistake. So she's pushing again. Tang's pushing. A few stoppers here. Are we going to be able to get past them in time? And just. Alright, we're gaining on the cars in front as well. That's the main thing. There's a bit of a pack at the front as well, so if we can get past them. Come on, 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 come on. Oof. Again, just. Alright, your tyres, we're going to go neutral. Might tell you to ease up a little bit there as well. There's still potentially 2 more cars we can get in front of. So I need to get like another 4 laps out of this. Which, I mean, tyres wise, I think I could do that quite easily. It's fuel wise where I might struggle a little bit. And then we can really push at the end. Just go hell for leather. Now, are we gaining on 4th or are we losing? I think we're losing. Let's go push a little bit more. And you can go more neutral neutral on your tyres again, because we're losing 5th place now. Nice turning there though. Good recovery that actually. Need to keep the momentum though, need to keep it going. They're holding off 2 cars at the moment. To ease up on the fuel again though. That's the problem. I need to get another 2 laps out of this still. I don't think I've managed this very well. I think I miscounted somewhere. Okay, we should be alright though. We should be alright. We can switch back to softs at the end. Okay, Tang's going to come in now. Still 10 laps to go actually. I think I'm going to have to keep you out on the mediums. And there goes that strategy. We'll fill you up, because you're going to have 9 laps left when you come in. I'm going to see if I can get 1 more lap out of him. After this one. It really depends on what the tyres are doing. And how quickly are they going to degrade? Alright, you're going to do 1 more lap. Then you're going to come in and switch to the mediums. We're going to fill up with fuel. Take 1 lap out. He's up to 2nd with this. Come on, Tang, make it round the lap at least. I don't mind if you get overtaken a couple of times, just don't run out of fuel. And if you don't get overtaken, that's awesome. If you come in 2nd. Oh, brilliant. Good driving. Right, Ellie, your turn. Now you're going to have enough laps to be able to go on the softs, I reckon. Especially as you're managing yourself. So you're going to have 7 laps left. So I'm going to give you 8 laps of fuel. And again, you're managing yourself. Now I'm just going to watch Tang for the rest of the race. So you can push here. And right now, at least, you can push here too. He's dropped to 19th again, but then there's a lot of cars that haven't pitted yet. Alright, Ellie's in. Gain an advantage? Not really. Bad time for my phone to ring. Hang on, let me just stick that on silent. My phone keeps ringing during videos, I do apologise. Come on, come on, come on. Get past them here. We got past some. Not many. Marsh is 13th. 14th, 13th. There's a few cars still to pit. In fact, they're pitting now. I don't think we're going to get past them. I don't think we've got any chance of getting past them. We got past a couple. Where are the Predators? Santarana is behind us. Evans is second. Jesus. Oh, Ellie's just got a time penalty. This is what happens when you manage yourself, Ellie. You end up making stupid mistakes like that. I'm going to tell you to ease on both. No, 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 no. We need to be gaining places, not losing them. I need you to get that place back, Tang. Come on, Tang. No, 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 no. Why is he losing pace suddenly? Three laps left. I'm going to need you to calm down a little bit with the fuel. Marsh still 7th. The gap to 8th. Closing the gap to 6th. I think this is Tang's last race for us as a lead driver. So I'm just not seeing the benefit anymore. Come on. Alright, good overtake. Up to 10th. Come on. Final lap. Ellie's in 8th. Tang's in 10th. Now he's in 9th. Now he's in 8th. Damn it, it's like he heard me. Alright, I'm going to need to do a quick outro to this video. We're going to have to do the season end at another time, because I've got another event coming up that I need to sort out. Tang finished 8th. No, Tang finished 10th. Ellie finished 15th. Her tyres ran out. Evans won. Now that could be problematic for us. Ellie finished 19th. She wanted to manage herself, and that's what happens, you see. That is what happens. Okay. She got the time penalty as well, actually. I think that's why she finished 19th. 20-second penalty. For 18th in the end. So she is 17th and 18th. Which means we are 9 points clear in 9th. Okay. I had it in my head that we were going to do worse than that, so I'm happy. Right, as the game is loading, I'm going to start the outro. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course, if you're enjoying this series, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you'd like me to improve on the car for next season. Really, I'm going to be focusing on the basics of brakes and suspension, because that's pretty much all I can do at this point. If you have any driver suggestions as well, feel free to suggest those. As I said, I think Tang's ran his last race for us now. I think Porter's going to take over for next season. But yes, skip through this. But yeah, any recommendations for drivers or staff or anything like that, feel free. I'm all ears. Besides that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.